Good evening.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, go on. It's the people in my mash up puppetry.
Mm.
You see my screen?
Yeah, man. I'm seeing your screen.
You see what they're it? You hear it right? You hear it good?
Not so good.
You're deaf, man. Under the leadership of Dr. So we don't have nobody on the live right now.
Mm.
Nobody.
Yes. So, good evening again, our viewers and our subscribers.
Those of you who are here
Welcome
with us,
back
who are joining
to
us
another.
today, those
Yes,
who
the
are
Alternative
listening
Live.
from overseas,
And
we love you.
we await
For
the
taking
Prime
time
Minister,
to be with us this afternoon. We're
our
talking
viewers and our subscribers
coffee today
to
and talking to the
confirm what we are thinking.
seeing our good works. Well, there's no doubt about it. So the man I call election now still.
Yes.
I mean, figure so big.
No,
I
no,
tell you
no.
straight, say, I tell you, yeah, because I mean, no stop, no turn out, no corner, no cut your sign, brother. Everything is so extravagant, man.
Yes. But when I tell you, I thought they're having three mass meeting, but this is the first. I don't know if two more is coming. But this one is going to be the meeting of all meetings.
Yeah, man, but why would they want to have, I mean, PNP, I forgot have them meeting still.
Yeah,
To
man, for
set
sure.
them thing.
Yeah.
But last night, PNP have a big meeting, so maybe after them that.
I don't know.
The World Bank, the UN,
Listen me. I don't know.
And acknowledges the work that the Jamaican Labour Party government has been
But
doing
we
over
are
the
waiting
years.
to see the big man, our viewers, subscribers.
Going with this argument
Yes,
about
who is the big man?
to rescue
The
Jamaica.
Andrew. Yes, so
It is this Labour
we are
Party
going to
government that can
watch
rescue
this
Jamaica from
you
the
guys this evening
destructive policies
to
of the
see what the big man is going with.
Labour Party. I want you to tell me, Jamaican family, is he going to rescue the 350,000 Jamaicans that have received water in their pipes?
So I am hearing my brother that he's telling me that the Prime Minister said at 7 a fee no number.
From the biggest road 7 of FEMA?
A fee no number.
7.
Yes. I feel remember I don't know if my Prime Minister is becoming after Louis.
Good one.
7.
So Louis and 7. What about Louis and 7?
No, because he call himself 7.
And productivity, more water, more fertilizer, more irrigation, and the Baba Green, Minister Floyd Green.
Well, it doesn't matter if I say more the third, but one of the two, I perceive that it might be the third because you don't want to make a role with school for too long. Yeah. So I guess you want to get rid of it. You want to get it out as early as possible. That you can bring some other disruption.
Regardless of which date, it will affect the schools.
Yes.
But it's close to the school, so I go say would that be the best time?
The ending of August.
In August, would that be the best time for it?
Would have to be but the 31st would have been at Sunday.
Is he going to rescue us? What I was saying about the 12, we just at the 10 there,
Yes. Yes, but I think about 21 days before the elections, when you go and vote, I think it's about 21 days.
After after 21 days after election call.
Yes, I think so. If my memory serves
So
me correct.
21 days after election call, I 3rd of September.
Not necessarily, but I think somewhere around that region. But certainly, it can't be August.
Mm.
I don't see it's not gonna be August. No, we're gonna have to do this at least a third. It's not the first, it's the third.
Mm.
Yeah. I think the third is a Monday. Is a Wednesday. If my memory is correct.
Mm.
First is a Monday.
First is that?
A Monday.
We need to tell them that they are not ready. They will do and say anything for a
But what could
your votes.
what could PMP come with and do better than JLP right now? When I ask some of the PMP if you talk to me, what could the PNP do now that the JLP never do?
Yes.
That is serious about you and your
You tell me, Mr. PNP over there, so. Let's tell you, say a PNP and I quiet enough.
Oh.
As I go.
No.
Okay.
You hear what the woman say?
Which man?
Say she just have to be a Aliva, right? According to her, God would have seen her if she wasn't a Aliva, right?
That's how which man?
No, one of these supporters, they was so excited about the JLP that she said God would have seen her if she wasn't a Aliva, right?
So nobody not liking and sending a message over. We ready to respond with the messages to me?
Yes.
Are they rather to hear the young lady on the screen speak?
Hmm?
Are they rather to hear? Well, what we could do now, we could listen. And if we could actually listen to what the lady is saying, because most of the time, I guess the people in the audience would love to hear what the people are saying as well.
Okay.
And if any point come up, well, we can elaborate, we can speak on it.
Sure. So let's just do that now and go and gauge the views of the people.
All right.
We are the first government that could put out a book of 250 achievements.
Yeah, that PMP have much achievement PMP have.
If they have two, they have many.
But still, we see them have a whole lot of people over there with them last night.
Yeah, well, no, but no, the truth is that the PMP is a major political party.
I need you to
So
go to
it is not strange that they want to have stronger amount of supporters.
and get your
We have
you can get the information that you need to make the critical decision.
It's not strange. It's not a minor party. It's a major party. So you're going to have a fair amount of PMPs supporters.
Your WhatsApp group matters. Your church group matters. How we need to choose Jamaica.
Yes, brother.
Yeah, now listen, man. Wow. Jamaica Labour Party must have 22,000 people watching. We're not going to there, man. We need some people that share their life now, make some people come over with it too. We feel shame, sir. 22,000 people watching the stream, brother.
Yeah.
Jamaica Labour Party have 22,000 people watching it.
So man, the people so come forward, Yeah.
That is why we can dance, and that is why Minister the Honorable Senator Camino Johnson Smith will appreciate it to the max in an opportunity. So yeah, is it?
How are you say? Lady, I shake it to the max, brother. man, I'm sure the max right now.
Yes, sir. People is excited.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It's a good look. I mean, the crowd is, the place pack up.
Yeah, man, they spend a good change.
Yeah, they outdo themselves.
Mr. Webster, thank you for joining us. We're trying a little thing here. We'd love to get some support. I am just sorry that y'all can't lend your voice, because it's only a 2 slot for this thing. My guest speaker and myself. But we don't mind you share some comments in the comment section and give a like to the live, let other people know that we are over here.
Yeah.
I'm looking on the screen, I see a lot of them. I see the 19th century member of parliament, Matthew Samuda, coming up on stage now.
Yes. Is it Northeast or Southwest? One of them. I mean,
No,
this
it's
is
Northeast. The Northeast says it loud and clear just now.
Oh, Northeast. Okay. I'm not very. When it
Matthew
comes
Samuda.
on to
Matthew Samuda.
yeah, when it comes on to the different areas, sometimes in some of these places it challenged me.
Right. Right. Shout. I acknowledge the officers of the party and colleagues on the platform. Labor rights, we know the country has been experiencing a drought over the last 6 weeks. And at 3:30 this afternoon, God says trust from right here in halfway.
So it's the time, the 5 year for Somebody was telling me because we wouldn't have this the fixed election date. Sure, but no, but the time the 5 year is on the third. Some say it's about on the 15th, but the 5 year is now exhausted in September. If GLP go over September, they're going to be at a disadvantage.
I am looking at this whole setup, what is happening here, and to see where Jamaica is coming from. Just a small conference they were put on. And with all of the technology that I'm seeing, all of those, because they are using drones and some overhead shot. It is, Jamaica is moving. They're stagnant. They're not stagnant. We are moving, man. We're looking good.
We are looking good.
Very good, man.
And
900,000 Jamaicans
definitely
are running the economy well and NWC well. So
we
we
are
can
certainly improving.
more for you.
Mightily.
Water projects
And
Michelangelo, Holness, increased storage, new pipes.
I mean, what else could Jamaica ask for in a prime minister? What is the thing that they are saying that Andrew is doing that the PMP could do better? But as them said, not Nagwan. What is it? Which not Nagwan? The man I take you out of the dark ages and I bring you in the light age. Because the man I spend a lot of money for energy.
Absolutely.
The man I spend a lot of money for security. The man I spend a lot of money for technology.
Absolutely.
What else?
Definitely so. Definitely so.
In St. Thomas and New Eden in Portland.
Definitely so, but definitely so. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the people, some of my people, I don't know their expectations, but the PMP can do any better than what this government is doing. None at all. None at all. The PMP, for the most part, they don't keep.
My word. You have the Holness' word. You have the Chinese word. They will come to you soon.
So
So the PMP put the money in your friend pocket.
yeah, man, I friend pocket. So you know,
Well, if you should have looked at
we can't stay on a PNP.
we seem to have a lot of women up there now.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. The females are running down the prime minister.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, you have more almost 50% of women are man up there.
Yes. Female them realize if you, anything woman are running a trouble for double gender
Yeah.
because woman outnumber man.
Well, if you look down there, so a river come down in a brother.
RC.
River man green.
Yeah, man. River come down bank to bank.
Yeah, man. Sonia Dennis say river big water boss
Yeah.
came over. I guess he said I think they're saying that come and PNP lose. I must start copy green. I mean, I saw you go, man.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Third
Sonia
term
Dennis.
loading.
Thanks for the comment. Loving this comment.
Third term
Loving this
loading.
comment. Yeah, man. No, it's a load. No, man. I mean, you have a loading phase and you have
Yes.
a downloading phase. And
Uh-huh.
then after the downloading phase, you are gonna play. We're not loading. It is downloading.
All
See
right.
me? We are downloading to the system and the system are go, Yeah, man. You know, I don't know. You gone, man.
Yes.
Mm.
It's a good look. It's a really good look, you know?
The only place me see these kind of set up are Canada and America. Me don't see
Wow.
them normally see them set up in a Jamaica, man.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Anybody don't know about it can't talk about it. You know? A person have the trouble if we can talk about it.
Yeah, man. Them kind of when we go to places like go there, they go to Florida on jazz concert, and them same type of same type of setup.
First
Yeah,
world
man.
standard.
Yeah, man. Jamaica, I don't know. Jamaica are the king for the Caribbean, you know.
Every time. Look
So,
at
be
what.
the king for the rest of for America and Canada and all them other places. It just we as Jamaican have to play with Carl, right?
Yes, and ensure that the Prime Minister get a third term. Because by getting that third term, Jamaica is going to be near to a third term country.
Yeah, man. JLP look good, yes. Respect for that comment, the JLP. Yeah, man. JLP look good, man. More power to the JLP government and the JLP people and people of Jamaica in general. JLP looking good, yeah. Yeah.
So we appeal to the still undecided voter. If you don't make up your mind yet, please, use the time for make up your mind and put your X squarely beside it. Yes?
Yeah, it's the convincing other people easy. A lot of people listen to things that they hear on social media and don't get facts.
Yes.
So when somebody with actual facts sit you down and because I was going the other day out in our bus, and all of the people in the bus in the taxi, I say, boy, I'm not going to vote, But yet still, when me ask them some question, the people them get support from Liberal, but they're not voting.
Yeah.
You know?
Crazy.
And when we done talk, I show them the vibe. Them say, yeah, man, I true thing still. Liberal right at work, But it kind of, you need people to actually talk to people, understand what is happening,
Because you see, for the most part, you find out that majority of our people are involved in a mix up. So then I really follow the what is happening in the country. We see where the country is heading. So the problem is that our people are so caught up in what mix up too much, foolishness.
Yeah.
So this is the reason make Alejandro know I've got campaign so hard because regardless of what he have done, the people, so many people are not, are still, they're not interested in any politics.
Watching from you are respect. Thanks for the stopping by Queens, New York. I mean, show a labor right to the world.
Every time.
Show a labor right. I mean, respect and blessing watching from Queens, New York. Guidance and blessing up in the diaspora, listener.
Yeah, so please stay with us because we are going to, we're not going to leave on her at this time. Allow the technology of us. We are watching and waiting, so I'm here. Did it? Yes, brother. So even recent sister Audrey Marks step forward, brother, and I am so impressed with Audrey Marks, brother, and her reasoning in the Northeast Manchester area. We most definitely have to give Sister Audrey Marks a support because she really is a woman. Audrey Marks is not the regular politician. And that is going to be the reason that she's going to help to transform Manchester.
Yeah, man. She's different, man.
Yes.
She's different, man.
So if any persons are alive in the Northeast Manchester area and are undecided, please, please get up and go vote the RG Marks and the JLP.
Yeah, man.
We're not going to get some real proper representation. And I can't imagine. I cannot imagine December for Boxing Day. That's the kind of big thing I'll put on when she becomes the member of parliament.
Same so Andrew Blair, JLP all the way.
Yeah, man.
Spanish Town style, big up Spanish Town, I mean.
Every time. Yes, my people. So we are, for those who are in Northeastern Manchester and listening, if you have family here, please encourage them to go and vote for RG Mark. They're going to get some good representation in Northeastern Manchester. So I am supporting RG Marks. Definitely supporting Sister RG Marks.
Yeah, there's a good lady, man. She's genuine. She's not acting genuine. She's fully genuine.
Yes.
You know? Like a dual cell battery. She's fully genuine, you know? Recharge of a battery.
Definitely. I have not seen a politician since Bruce Golding that inspired me like she. Yeah. You know? And this is a lady, viewers, that she's not, as I said before, she's not a regular politician. She's a woman that loves interaction. She's not one of the ladies where just monologue. This lady is a woman that loves dialogue. She likes to hear the people's perspective. So we are behind Sister Ajuma.
People might enjoy themselves, you know, sir.
Oh, yes. That's all like Kukudu.
Yeah, man, I can't do yes. I agree, it's
Yeah.
so. Yeah, can't do. Yeah. Yeah, man, they have the crowd are pumping, man, and bump it all over the place. I'll Desmond Mackenzie, me see a Rocky over there, look over.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Good look.
Yeah, man.
Come on alive. Yes.
So all them people, if we continue running down on the same part, not change after election, you know.
Yeah. No, but
Even though we are going to look for them, we are going to look for them and have dialogue with them. I think Jamaica needs to move and hiding behind the shadow and cause politicians. They need to go sit down and have a dialogue, you know, attack the situation, you know, talk to people, man.
yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, that we put them in there to represent, you know. And if you
Yes.
have a situation where you have with the child at school, you have to go there and talk to the principal. So the
Absolutely.
member of parliament are the principal of Jamaica. So when we have problem, we have to go talk to them.
Yes. Absolutely. Of course. But we say the prime minister make it clear, you know. And what he said.
Respectfully loaded with all the devices. Oh, you mean?
Every time.
So you act to the world. Yes.
So when the prime minister says, brother, that they don't need an opposition. You know why I say that, you know? Because the fact of the matter is that when it comes on to the GLP supporters, they're not afraid to tell their man.
Yeah.
You understand? GLP supporters are not cults. So they're not gonna follow people, they're not gonna follow them party blindly. And even when they're wrong, they're afraid to say they're wrong. No. And David Campbell take offense to it because he said that they are trying to turn Jamaica into dictatorship. But the GLP supporters are not like PNP supporters. PNP supporters back anything that PNP does. Not so with GLP supporters. GLP supporters are intelligent, articulate people who can think for themselves. No party. Now I'll tell you right or wrong. We know it. So that I reason make Andrew said that he made that statement.
What statement you say, Andrew make?
The statement that he said that he don't need an opposition because he supporters them hold him accountable.
Yeah.
And there's no way about that. You and I have seen some of those meetings that we attended and see how the damn JP people carry on. You can't tell them and talk. They want to talk with their mind. You can't hold down JLP. So support them.
Yeah.
You understand? So at the same thing that the Prime Minister was talking about. JLP supporters are not cults.
We give them a 5 minutes without saying anything. We see what happens.
Yeah.
Check it out. What else on there? No, you play back in medley. Hold on, why play back in medley? Can I sing one different one and then sing long time? Let me sing the one that put. What some people are full of vibes. Say, oh, Palima. Oh, Palima. Oh, Palima. Everybody just oh, Palima. We are the government going back to parliament. Labor alone. We need
So a film actual sang this hour.
Yeah, I think yeah, he's the one who I'm singing the song for the JLP.
Okay.
Yes. I heard Bubsy said that she write them.
She write them and give somebody to sing.
Yeah.
Okay. But I will fight her upon that. If she says so, so you go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
to victory. And you Jamaica, we want to see Jamaica. Let everybody put them down and say,
I'm just a peanut of the business.
No, you know, say everybody is looking forward to see him.
Mm.
It's all about the Prime Minister this evening. Yeah, man. Everybody's waiting the Prime Minister.
Yeah, man.
I can't see and the PMP them. I think it. I watch.
I heard this Trini girl talking about the Grand Gala. She's wondering if it's AI.
Yes.
How much the people respect and rate Andrew when he step in, the place coming like AI.
Actually,
Yeah?
I still go for you.
Yeah, man.
Market G. When you step in, boy, nobody ever hear me.
You look like you're ready for the
But
election.
I figure more or less that Market G, since she am coming for the Grand Gala, looking really decent. But Market G coming and security shirt. Market G. Market G no at all. But I'm so somebody was saying earlier that why we call him Chaka Chaka. That's how look at the Prime Minister. Look at the Prime Minister. Come on. At the Grand Gala.
No, that picture.
We're saying come like a dignitary.
A dignitary.
Put in the work.
This man over cliff and mad out.
Hey.
This man over cliff and mad out.
Over where?
No, Sonia make a post. This man over cliff and mad out, you know.
How come?
Yeah.
It all depends. Well, we don't accept madness as nothing good, so.
No, man, it don't mean anything derogative on the praise, you know.
Oh.
They don't know, say, Jamaican put everything in our context, you know.
Well, I don't know. I guess the person will have to give me some clarity that we know exactly what kind of mad one she's talking about. If a good mad or a bad one. Because we all know that it can be used, you know, both ways.
As I got ready to come to the meeting today, My 12-year-old son said to me.
From the St. Elizabeth man up on stage, what we give up, make it, you know, make it talk. Make people again, I say.
Sure.
I said, son, the PMP continuously laments the condition of the poor, but have done nothing tangible to fix it. While the Labour Party takes action,
It's a flight green.
and agriculture to move the poor from poverty to prosperity.
You have a PNP, Desmond? Eh? Hey.
Huh?
You have a PNP, Desmond?
I don't know of him.
I tried to tear down.
Now the person said PNP, Desmond.
I don't know who that person is. I'm not watching Cliffview's program, so I'm not sure who you have on there.
The other side is a party of promises and pretty talk. Upon here, upon there.
So I'm to Cliffview's program. Cliffview's not JLP.
Eh?
Cliffview's not JLP.
No, I wouldn't say Cliffview is not JLP. No, he's one of Jamaica's best. I'm not going to brand him. I'm not in JLP.
I'm not there. Me and my take up for Prime Minister bad man. How you say?
Well, put this way. Look, I can tell you, whenever scandal is to be bust out on the JLP, Cliffview is the first man where I'm busting out in front of JLP. Trust me.
The first man do what?
Huh?
The first man will do what?
No, we say when scandal,
when it comes to
the JLP, them end up with scandal, and the rules for Cliffviews, him nah hold it down. Him a put it down.
Okay.
Yes. So Cliffviews, a lot of PNP are being Cliffviews because of the statements that he made recently. When he said Daniel Campbell, he wants a box. But it's because in a film mind, Daniel Campbell carry on too much and without substance. Because Daniel Campbell is a man where he does load without substance. Come with a plan, just nice.
Okay.
That gets Mr. Hughes upset. Mr. Hughes is not a JLP so much. Mr. Hughes is a Jamaican. Yes, he loves his country. Because Mr. Hughes, as a journalist, could have gone and live overseas. But he decided to stay here and build his country.
Nah, you're St. Elizabeth man attack.
Mr. Hughes as on JLP.
St. Elizabeth man attack.
Yes.
$26 billion for the Peter Plains irrigation scheme, the biggest ever in the Caribbean. Under their watch, people stop talking about research in agriculture. Nobody ever called Gordon's name again. We have spent $1.4 billion on borders, new labs, new greenhouse, new technology. I have started a $6 billion program to move our research centers. You hear them talk about predatory larceny? Ask them what did they do to treat the predatory larceny problem. The man was Minister of Justice and not even one law in amendment to predatory larceny. Since your government has been there, we have amended laws, brought in harsher penalties, started agricultural borders, and for the first time, we have a branch of the police force that deals with agricultural protection. Farmers are safer under the Labour Party.
Quite true, quite true.
There is so much I could talk about. When we came, we had only had 7 tractors. 7 tractors for the whole island. Under your government, rather now have 22 tractors, more than 10 backhoe. We have onion harvester, we have grader, we have mechanized agriculture. fishers anyway. We have introduced a fisheries incentive plan. We have started to train our fishers. We are retooling our fishers. Fisherman and woman get fire, them get inching, them get boat under the Jamaica Labour Party.
Quite true. Quite true.
We have thought about the people. When we came in, farmers and fishers couldn't get health insurance. Them couldn't get life insurance. They never have crop insurance. Your government has worked. Now our farmers and fishers can get health, life, crop insurance under this Holness led government. And we're not finished yet. We are going to move to introduce for the first time a farmers and fishers pension program. We're going to put $1 billion so farmers and fishers can cock up their foot and enjoy prosperity. I hear them talk about funding agriculture. Anytime I hear them talk about a fund, I get a little nervous because I remember how they deal with money when they're in charge of money. It is that side that destroyed the PC Bank. When we did the audit of the PC Bank, $625 million of farmers' funds was missing. Them use the farmers' fund as the townhouse. So we see them over there. And true, we are going to country good. They want to come back in. It reminds me of a saying, nobody wants to...
Oh, the person said, Desmond is a journalist. And him no good.
Oh, I perceive that. I am not sure if it's Desmond Richards. This talk.
Why, when the PNP them look over here, so I see how much green over here. Them orange goodly turn blue.
Well, they're orange can turn green too, you know. And then switch.
To be honest,
Come on, I gotta make you pink eye blue.
So
You have to get blue before you come green, you know.
we encourage the PMP them to switch, man.
Yeah, man. You not choose, you have to choose Jamaica, man. You choose PMP, you choose destruction, man.
I encourage the PMP, I encourage the decent PMP among us. So come over.
Moving forward.
No, I'm encouraging all Jamaicans, all abiding Jamaicans to step over into the light. Choose Jamaica. Vote JLP.
Yes.
Put the X beside the egg. No, man, put the X beside the bell. How kind of style I go on there?
No, nothing else. Different.
Yeah, man, put the X beside the egg. Yeah?
No.
Bell. Put the X beside the bell.
Neighbor, are you ready? Leverite. One of the things that we notice, everybody wants good for Jamaica except who? Except who? Man. But let me tell you something, Leverite. From 2021, them about call it, Andrew call it. Well,
yes.
Andrew call it. Leverite. You ready?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Ready.
If Edward Billy Georgefield could see halfway through the night. And I just want to say, where are the Labour Party workers? Let me see your hand. All of the workers for the Jamaica Labour Party. Let me see your hand. All of the indoor agents, the outdoor agent, the runner, the PD captain, the Because we have the stronger party with the stronger team. Everybody want good to Jamaica, but when you ask them, when they say they want blood and they want fire, well, you could have all blood. Andrew, I don't know if a vampire we are dealing with. People want road, people want water. This is the government that has been working hard and that has been delivering. And I hand over to a senior MP. I can say that this is an awesome political party. The foundation has been laid. When you look at it, Sir Alexander Bustamante would have been proud of the Jamaica Labour Party. You Lawson Shearer, Edward Billy George Yaga, Bruce Golding, and our party leader and Prime Minister, Dr. the Most Honorable Andrew Michael Holness. We don't want no blood. We don't want no fire.
Donald Sangster was Prime Minister for a while.
Yes, he was. He was the shortest lived Prime Minister.
In the future.
And Colonel Charles was also the Prime Minister for a while.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No.
Check history. Check history.
No. Colonel Charles was never Prime Minister.
Yes, man. Let's check history.
No.
Check history, no, brother.
I know it, sir.
No, you don't. He said it out of one mouth.
Well, I don't know about that.
But he said it out of his own mouth.
No, I miss your gimmick.
Now listen, man. Go back and watch that video with him.
No.
There was a situation, and he was asked by the government general to be the Prime Minister. You never know that?
No, well, I am confident that Charles will be the Prime Minister.
Yeah, all right. Just go do your maths, my brother. If you say a labor right, you're supposed to know that, you know. You're not a labor right. But tell you, they are PNP and all these guys over there, no boy.
No,
PNP. You say your glasses are PNP glass.
The persons who are watching will confirm it that he was never Prime Minister.
Then, well, check with him now. We can't give him call him. He was a shot for a short while. He was Prime Minister.
No.
He was the shortest running Prime Minister of Jamaica.
No. It was not he. He was Donald Sangster.
Just listen me now. Don't take me word for it. Let's go make your tricks. I'll go back and listen to the video. And he tell you the circumstances how he becomes the Prime Minister of Jamaica.
Well, I don't know about the circumstances.
But I'm telling you now.
Yeah. Well, I am sure that's not the case. But, you know, if anybody who are watching, they can confirm it. But I'm very sure that is not.
Gospel music I play. I make too much noise when I hear it. Oh, you don't know. You see, gospel music don't know when I hear it. Say to Jamaican. Jamaica is moving in the right direction. So somebody said Colonel wasn't any Prime Minister, but trust me, he said it himself, you know.
No,
he said it himself. He said it himself, man. What is the somebody give him rule for a short while.
I don't know of it.
Conroy Daly, what's up? Jamaica is good. Welcome. Yeah, man, as me say, let's check. Make a check and see.
Nothing is there to check, sir. Nothing is there to check.
Yeah, man, bro, man, check. Yeah, man, check. I mean, I say, go back. Don't take more. Just go back. I like when people prove me wrong, you know. Just go back and then text me. Tell me that not go so. But go and listen to the video what the band said out of one mouth.
I missed it. It seemed like Sir Charles was having a senior moment.
Something else, may I hear what the Deputy Prime Minister say?
Yes.
Benefit that we have seen is that in the air.
I want to say thanks to everybody who's on the live at this moment and who already joined and left. Thank you all. I know we don't have the biggest screen, but we're trying to make it a different.
Darrell Bond. This guy is super different.
Oh, the person name is Desmond Richards.
Yeah, man. I figure more or less that he was the person.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, Miss First Lady of Dance to her.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah, man. We know that Desmond. We do that Desmond Richards. Yeah, we do. We do know that Desmond Richards. You say him over TikTok, man? I over, I'm saying, I don't know. Somebody saying that Miss Grange look young.
Oh, yes. She really take care of herself. Yeah, no doubt about it. Really take care of herself.
Chairman, General Secretary, and most of all,
the boss man. The boss man talking now.
Yeah.
Pick up your goddamn self. I'm going to speak in two parts. I'm going to speak to those out there that are listening for a message to decide as to who they vote for and why.
We don't have to decide. Don't Labour right to the world.
It's not a surprise to me that the Labour Party river has come down bank to bank tonight. And when I look in the crowd and I see the young people,
no brown, no blue, no orange, straight green.
And all the hard
For the winning team, no scheming.
I want everybody watching here and those watching live to know that the Jamaica Labour Party, under the leadership of Andrew Michael Holness, campaigns on good policies, performance, program, and the execution of plans. We do not campaign on personal attacks, propaganda, empty promises, and rum talk. And a government of God-fearing and
so we don't drink rum around here.
No.
By the Almighty's teachings and principles. This election is about leadership and the future of Jamaica.
Same way.
Continue to build on the numerous gains, or do we go back to the PNP's failed
Never
policies and their dangerous and irresponsible rhetoric, which is being shared on their platforms over the last 2 years? On this side, we have a leader who has not only been improving the lives of the Jamaican people, reducing poverty, and providing jobs at a record rate. And on the other side, they have a man who has used his connections to ensure that while every business...
Come on, let me feel them again. Come back, man. Send some people this side. Share the live, please.
It's not an election about orange and green. This is an election for the heart and the soul and the future of Jamaica. They cannot beat us on performance. They cannot beat us when you compare our team to their team. So they have decided to campaign on personal attacks, lies, empty promises, and rum talk, and to badmine every good policy that this government has implemented. Jamaica, let me ask you a question. Who do you trust with your water?
Andrew.
Or Ian Hills?
No, it's Andrew.
In the Labour Party. Who do you trust with your roads and your works? Esther Morgan or Richard Hassan? True love for Labour Party. Do you trust with your economy? David Williams or Julian Robinson? Free love for Labour Party. Who do you trust to continue the crime reduction. Paris Chang or feet of time bunting.
To rot it.
That the one?
Who do you trust with your agriculture and fisheries? Guy Green or Satan Campbell?
Satan Campbell. What a man, sir? What fire? Thing rough.
To deal with education. Dr. Dana Dixon or Damian Portman Crawford?
To rot it. Be careful, you know, goat meat expensive. Very expensive, you know, goat man meat. What it eat.
6 club. But I don't finish here. Who do you trust with tourism? Ed Bartlett or Wickham Mandel? 7 up.
We come up here.
And I say, who do you trust to manage transport and energy? Darrell Bard or Michael Phillips?
You can't buy nothing.
9 love.
Same way. You can't match that thing, Darrell.
Me alone take on 2 of them and slew them.
There's a slew them.
I'm feeling they might carry.
Ah.
Jamaica, if anybody is to give us advice on good policies, it
Can't
cannot
be
be the PNP that wrecked Jamaica in their 22 years in office.
Not at
The
all.
PNP signed a deal with the JPS that didn't benefit the customers, that wrecked you and wrecked Jamaica. This is the first time in history.
Yeah, man, they need real low fuel costs, man. It's too expensive, man.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I mean, they Canada, me I wash, me I cook, me I clean, me I iron, me I do everything, and the light bill small. Why we can't do it at Jamaica too?
Yeah, man. We were suffer wicked under the high.
Yeah.
Contract in 2001 and came back and did the same thing in 2016. Who you want to negotiate this license? Darrell Bard and the Andrew Holness government to do a new deal. Because guess what? You see the whole deal? You see the whole license? You see the whole license what them have?
Tear up it, kaka. Yeah, tear it up.
Of you watching and listening tonight, you have decisions to make. And that is one of the first fundamental decisions. Because what gone by the morning
can't come good or evening. Shower labor right.
To do a new JPS license that is going to benefit you.
We need it.
Huh?
We need the benefit.
Yeah.
Example of a bad license. You have an emergency
for Jamaica.
Every month out of your light bill. If you have hurricane or earthquake or any natural disaster. And if we have a hurricane,
Close cover. River come down. I see the Caribbean Sea come down.
Yes.
Everybody, nobody in their house, man. Everybody up at fishery.
From here.
They have PNP. Then our PNP not in. Yo, PNP done. They sell out all the PNP. You know, see PNP don't labor right.
Well, none of it.
Show our labor right to the world.
another chance to wreck Jamaica again.
Bulldozer.
PNP has ever had for Jamaica is tough love, taxes, and hardship.
True.
But I tell you tonight, tough love days gone long time. Since 20.
Show our labor right, Miss Powell. Show our labor right.
Lowest unemployment in history and lowest crime and murder rate in decades. 40% decrease. We have a rural electrification program that when I inherited it in 2020, the cost for rewiring your house was your cost. When I asked JC how much to rewire a house, at that time it was $90,000. I said, how much people that want to rewire them house can afford $90,000?
God.
Yeah, man. But that's why it's one keep is keep one.
Policy to be that includes the cost of rewiring by the government as a grant to the people of Jamaica.
Man, forget that. In part of me also want to worry about one wire. Yeah, man, part of me also want to wire, man.
And we are spending over 2.4.
McLean, welcome. Christina McLean.
Welcome, welcome.
Life.
Help all the people have name. Hey.
When you connect to GPS for the first time, you're going to have a light bill. So we have made provisions to give you a smart meter where you can check your usage and know middle of the month if you're going over your budget. But in the meantime, we're going to give every household that connects on the rural electrification $4,000 a month for 6 months.
What? Show all you right.
Yes, indeed.
Holness administration.
Good.
Show all you right.
We're starting live.
To the PNP, one thing. Sanjay, play the music for me. Step aside now.
Oh.
Yes, Mr. Vaz.
We need
Rastafari. Classy. Shower.
Yes, yes, brother. Mr. Vaz is telling the PNP to step aside now.
But that right, that thing that I fit it, you know. A JLP in a power, I will not tell you to step aside. Have to be careful, you know. Be careful of what you say out there. Where you throw it, you know, it come back.
Well, that too. But step aside, you know, you can see it from one perspective.
So you have to say step aside with step down. You have to go over.
Yes.
We're going to save $1 billion in fuel savings between HEP and the new CNG buses that we have introduced.
And so the new bus is more cost effective.
When 66 students have died in accidents since 2023 and another 775 injured, with most of them dying on their
Too much, too much, too much.
Too much, man, too much.
Mm.
Too much of a killing God Almighty.
Jamaica, they must pay dearly for that. They are wicked, they are evil, and they are bad-eyed.
Shower live, all right.
Yeah, man. But I am happy.
That represent the PNP have let their constituents know, because this is the single best thing that can happen to rural Jamaica, where they have a dedicated school bus system for the children so they can stop going through the trauma and the abuse every morning to get to school and get.
Yeah, man, because a lot of them, you see, when school people up on the road, you know, taxi man ball, but when they're up on the road, taxi man not carry them. I don't understand.
True.
I know the bus come to carry them, they might complain. What kind of style that? Make up your mind.
What can go, sir?
Yeah.
There are 850 rural schools, and I stand here tonight and give you a commitment. And you know I don't put my mouth around and talk. That in 2 years, we will have enough rural school buses to serve all 850 schools, and no PNP can stop that.
Yes. Y'all give them bus after bus after bus after bus. Mr. Vaz.
So, labor rights, they say time is on me. I want to let you know. All I ask you to do Go watch and listen to the proper
timekeeper. The part time, sir.
If you want to know anything at all.
We are awaiting the big man. The
But the big man is stepping out crowd. You know, hear it.
Social media page, we will always be honest
who
and
wonder when he coming?
accountable to you.
The Prime Minister this evening.
For the bus them and the door them. Everything is going to be crisp and curry come September morning.
Oh.
From Darrell Bars.
When that man go for talking, I could have, you know. He can't talk, man.
Yeah, man. They're a hard speaker.
Mm.
You know, only talk, but my action, man.
So you
Yeah.
see, this shirt here, how are you look on it good? How are you look on it good? I have 50,000 t-shirts because we're going to go through the look and family of Jamaica. And as it relates to Portland, in closing, let me tell you, don't follow no long argument. Portland, Vars, Canberra, it's better steel and metal. And we will overcome anything, whether reporting, importing,
Exporting, your porting, importing, supporting, all of the porting them.
Portland will return as Varsland. I give you great thanks for all you have done for me over the 18 years.
Yes, man, viewers and subscribers, you have heard here from Mr. Darrell Vaz, the action man.
Thank you.
Yes, with him wife.
Thank you, Minister Vaz. Human rights. We witness a magnificent independence celebration at the national stage.
True.
Halfway tree, Jamaica. Let's welcome the minister of the
Somebody look at me and say, where that white man they come from? Which white man? Miss Vaz. Them say white, you know.
Why? I have never seen a politician is as active as she. She
Yeah,
really,
man.
she really she have really done the people of aware East Portland.
Oh, that's Massacre, right?
So,
Are you hearing my big mouth? Thanks. No, labor rights. Some people said there's no difference between us and them. You know who I'm talking? Them. People there.
She one of the person who burn fire from PNP all the way, you know. But me
yes.
say, me don't look on him as PNP. Look clean, you know, see the man converse, bad like a ass. Yeah, man, the man converse, bad. Put him down, I can see it.
The difference between us and them is like night and day. We have a leader with a clear vision for Jamaica.
Clear.
And we want our country to go.
Very much.
It's not only someone who dreams of a better Jamaica, but he works day and night to build a new Jamaica with justice, liberty, and prosperity for all. And the Holness purpose is to create the conditions for Jamaicans to step up in their life,
Oh,
to take care of their family, to educate their children, to own a piece of the rock, build a house, and love our country like never before. You see this thing here? This, our flag. What is the color? What are the colors? The black, the green, and the gold. Some people want to take the green out of the flag.
That's true, man.
When we celebrated our independence,
Mark you for that.
was be proud, be bold in the black, green, and gold. And everybody wear them black, green, and gold, don't it?
Marky G now wear it.
But you know who?
Marky G, you will not have anything to do with that.
Purpose is to create the conditions for Jamaicans to have a better life. He has never forgotten his roots and what is ascension to leadership of our country means to so many of us. Andrew represents the hopes and dreams of the Jamaican people. You see him in what is possible for you to accomplish, for your children to accomplish. He gives us all great hope. And I want to use the opportunity tonight to recognize his mother. I call her Miss Harvey. Miss Harvey, can you stand and be recognized?
What a blessing.
She gave Jamaica Andrew Holness.
Wow.
I want you to
Look at the lady there.
for this lady.
What a blessing.
I will love her so much. She raised a different young man in a board house in Spanish Town. And today, Andrew Holness gives you all hope that your little boy Pickney can become Prime Minister one day. Isn't that great?
Yeah, man.
I even go and pick it up. Yes. Indeed.
He's humble. He's
Very
respected of everyone.
so true.
From baby to the senior citizen. He doesn't tear down women. And I'm the minister who speaks for gender. I talk for the man them and I talk for the woman them.
Oh.
You know, women are at a disadvantage because they are the ones who suffer from abuse to a greater extent. And so I have to speak for them. And what I want to say to you tonight is that under Andrew Holness, the world has been noting the progress of our women in Jamaica. The World Economic Forum 2023 Global Gender Gap Report, the report that they prepare, ranks Jamaica as the best in the Caribbean island, referring to Jamaica as one of the countries with even access for men and women when it comes to economic participation and opportunity. Our Prime Minister created that environment and that atmosphere for all you women out there. So this government has also been big on supporting women's businesses. We have a program.
How would you say that? What did Andrew teach? What Andrew did? No. Andrew did.
Small business women in supporting their business financially. And when the third term come, all who will not get that help, we'll get the help because we couldn't do everybody one time. We are empowering and enabling our young women to achieve their dreams through the provision of academic scholarships and grants. When you look at the women in the Labour Party, the women who are ministers of government, a young girl in Jamaica can be whatever she wants to be, whether it's a minister of finance and the public service like Favour Williams, or the minister of foreign affairs and foreign trade like Kamina Johnson. I want you to pick them up when I call them name.
Very good.
Or the chief of defense, head of the army.
Yes.
Paula Llewellyn,
DPP.
the director of public prosecution.
Yes.
Our prime minister has created an environment that enables women.
Please don't make this a gender thing now. Man and woman are the same thing.
We have done
I mean,
many things.
let's keep it political.
Who are being abused. So no woman here has to stay in an abusive relationship, because we have created shelters that if you want to come out of an abusive relationship, we have somewhere for you to go to be in a safe place. Are we not saying that maybe the men don't have issues too?
Can I say maybe? Man have more issue than man. No, man. That kind of them fool and they talk about it. That's why they kill off themselves. So. The woman they talk about it. That's why they don't know. Man have no problem than woman right now.
Many times.
All the time, not many.
And so tonight, as time is going, I won't be long. But who remember the song? Stick by me and I stick by you. Let me hear it. Me and I stick by you. Let me hear you. Stick by me.
Yes, my viewers, you are hearing and seeing the gender minister.
On the screen. Don't make them copyright my channel, please.
To you tonight, I want you to stick by Andrew Holness. What I say? I want you to say that to me.
Stick by Andrew Holness. Stick by Andrew Holness. Stick by Andrew Holness.
We are sticking by Andrew Holness because we know that Jamaica will be in good hands. I want every one of you to put your hands in the air and pledge tonight that on election day, whenever that is, you're all going to go out there and you're going to walk them.
Yeah, shut up. Wherever that is. She knew already. She knows exactly. Everybody on the stage know.
Of course I know.
Everybody up on the stage know what's going.
But it's not fair responsibility.
No, you can't say it, man. No, you can't say it.
Yeah.
Economy, one of people never happy, but now them gonna yap. Walk them, laborites. Walk them. God bless you all.
Only Babsy Green, the gender minister.
Minister Babsy Green. Who is the big man? Where the man from St. Name? Let's have show boss. Who is the big man?
But I swear I say Edward Siaga in sit down up there look a while. Yeah, man, I say Edward Siaga look, you don't go look good. Edward Siaga the pants there.
You see
You see
Siaga?
Edward, you see him up there for sure. You sit down right beside. Yeah, man.
You see Siaga spirit?
Yeah, man, I see him up there for sure. You some pan over thing that look while I see Siaga sit down on stage there.
Wow. In that spirit.
He think I joke. I say Siaga sit down on stage and watch what I go on.
Siaga is there in spirit.
Yeah, man.
Oh God, I tell you. Very interesting. Time is very interesting times ahead. And we are still encouraging the undecided who have still yet not
Yo,
decided.
well, let's look young, man.
Well, she just a young woman.
50 something out of where's that? 52, 53.
Yeah. Well, women know how to take care of themselves. Women care about themselves better than males. So, like
Hmm?
always, eh?
What's that?
Female know how to put themselves more than many of us as males.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't say things set, you know.
All of that, man. You see, woman tend not to have the amount of stress where don't bother come go on like you think man to take care of himself. Man, it's
No,
easier for a man to take
I
care
am
of
not
himself than a
saying,
woman to take care of herself, you know. But the
I
thing
am
is
not
that
saying,
man always have more stress than woman.
I am not
Because
saying that man.
he have stress. He have stress to get the woman. He have
Yes,
stress to feed the woman. And he have stress to keep the woman.
that's true.
And he have stress for all kind of other things. So,
That's just you ain't go with you.
yeah.
You ain't go with you. Yeah. So when the woman them young, we old because we have too much things for our head.
Yeah, man.
And that is so true in many instances.
Hold on. Let's have a big up Northeast Manchester.
Okay, let's hear her. Let's hear him. Yes, viewers.
I was wondering what with the other stage. Just what is happening there. So they have artists that sing the song that the on stage I perform.
It could very well be, you know, because it could very well be. That's what I have really take now. You know, really, really take now. Just sit.
But I worry how I'm gonna reach it.
No man, but that's not strange, you know. That's not strange at all. It always be like that, you know.
Mm.
Over the years, it have always been that way.
But I tell you
Yeah.
some more woman in the party there, man. You know?
Oh yes, oh yes. The female they have really stepped out in a big way. One, the prime minister, you know.
Some woman like me can't even count.
Yeah, man, the female them is crazy about their prime minister. But no doubt about it.
No, I'm letting you know that there are more female in the party more than male. Me I look on it. So.
Well, you see, the polls tell us, you know, that more females are supporting the prime minister.
Let me hear you say third term.
Third term.
Mr. Shower.
Shower.
And so tonight, it's my pleasure to welcome now to the microphone West Central St. Catherine, Minister of Health. Let's welcome Dr. Christopher Tufton. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to my colleagues on the platform and the Sea of Green Labor Rights in halfway tree. Show it to you all. Labor rights. My family.
What
As
do you
chairman of
think?
the campaign committee, I want to share for a few minutes the vision and the mission of this campaign that will lead us to the third term and keep Andrew Holness as Prime Minister of Jamaica. And I want you to listen to me well. When we ask you to vote for the Jamaica Labour Party, we are asking you to choose what is best for you, for your family, for your community, and for Jamaica. Listen carefully. When we say we're doing more for you, welcome. We mean that this government, under the leadership of Andrew Holness, has done more for more Jamaicans than any other government in the history of this country, and certainly more than the Orange people has ever done when they had the reins of this country.
Long time.
When we say we are doing more for you, it means that we have done things for you that nobody else has done. For example, the lowest unemployment rate in the history of Jamaica means more jobs for more Jamaicans than any time before. The lowest poverty rate in Jamaica's history means more opportunities for you to build wealth and uplift your families than any other time in the history of this country. The lowest murder rate in 30 years means safer for communities for you and your children over the past 30 years. 8 straight years of no new taxes means more money in your pocket so you can decide how to spend it for you and your families. And in healthcare, since I have been in charge of healthcare, we have done more for you than any time before. Health centers upgraded our built over the last 5 years. Oh, I mean. Cornwall Regional, which was allowed to collapse because of neglect. Western Child and Adolescent, Spanish Town Hospital, University Hospital in the West Indies, St. Anne's Bay, Maypen, just to name a few, the largest upgrade of hospital infrastructure that this country has ever seen. Doing more for you under Andrew Holness and the Labour Party government. More doctors and nurses. Almost 3,000 new posts that have been established to put more doctors and nurses in our hospital and health centers. And every one of you, and I know that you know someone in Jamaica who, when them sick and go to the health center, them go to an NHF drug serve window and them get them medication free. 3 million prescriptions delivered to Jamaicans, more than any other time before. And let's not forget, the middle of the greatest global health crisis in 100 years. It's not a pleasant thing to talk about, but it's a reality. We had to make impossible decisions. Under Andrew Holness as leader, we have to protect lives, keep the health system standing, keep the economy from collapsing. More countries stumbled under COVID than little Jamaica. We little, but with Talawa under the leadership of the Jamaica Labour Party. We stood strong.
And even though those years of COVID were lost years, your JLP government still created jobs, still built hospitals, still kept taxes down, and still did more for more Jamaicans. That is what we mean when we say we are doing more for you than anybody else in any time of the history of this country. That is leadership you can trust. Now, I want you to be very clear about this, Steve, that you should be proud of. Doing more for you doesn't mean we have done everything that you want us to do. No. There's still a lot of work to be done.
A lot.
The reality is that we have done better than any other alternative that is out there, and that is justification to allowing the Labour Party under Andrew Holness to continue the work and get other things done. We need to be allowed to finish the job. And that's what we humbly ask the Jamaican people to allow us. The PNP said they want to rescue Jamaica. Rescue from what is the question you must ask them. They want to rescue the record number of jobs that we have created, the lowest poverty that we have seen, the largest reduction of crime that we have seen in 30 years. How do you rescue that unless you're going to create more unemployment, create more poverty, and increase crime in this country? I want
this is the question I've been asking. Yeah. What is happening that the government could have do when I do?
Exactly.
You cannot trust them or their leader and that party to take this country forward. We're at a delicate stage. And guess what? I know me say you can't trust them to run Jamaica. And them say so.
That's true.
You have to face reality. Listen. You have to face reality. No, they must never become Prime Minister of Jamaica. These realities must be faced. These are realities.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
Reality.
Yeah, man.
That is a former Minister of Security. Mr. Kid,
that's the who says so. I know me says so.
I kid
so. Then fish the river bottom and tell you
what's up, the
over down the labor rights.
What can't go so?
I'm coming down now because we have to create time for the leader. How you remember Pinsac when thousands of Jamaicans lost their homes, their farms, their businesses? There was a company called Golden Bunting and something else who made their wealth, their greatest wealth during that time. Another one of their kind said it was the largest transfer of wealth from the poor to the rich. They were on the rich side. Me and you were on the poor side. And that is another reason why we cannot trust them to lead this country going forward. So I close by saying, I want you to understand what it means doing more for you. You need to go out there and you need to talk to your neighbor and your friend. We choose Jamaica because Jamaica is what we care about. That's what Andrew Holness' work is all about. We are doing more for you than ever before. And as a result, the choice is clear. Jamaica, the Labour Party, is the best party to carry this country forward. Show a Labour.
No doubt about it. No alternative at this time. Yes,
right.
I was.
One of the most successful general secretary in the history of the Jamaica Labour Party.
This is true.
Easily the most outstanding minister of national security. Halfway through, let's welcome Dr. Horace Chandler.
What a job he have undertaken. I am done very well with it. Very well. Even there was job. And Bunty, you want to come back? That might be one of the things.
Huh?
Maybe he have done well in his portfolio.
Mm.
And one thing now he want
Tonight we choose Jamaica. Third term loading. Tonight, the Prime Minister and our leader will make a significant announcement. That will bring the attention to all Jamaicans. We need to make a vital decision. Across tonight, there are laborers from every corner of Jamaica. Jamaicans are listening from Negril Point to Moran Point, north to south. Because you'll have to make a choice. What road you travel. What leader you need to lead you down that road that will take us to a country that is safe, that have good order, going and moving to prosperity. We have had an experience. We know one leader that has taken us through difficult times. Leadership matters. Andrew Michael Holness, Dr. Michael Holness, took us through the COVID disaster with dignity, with strength and character. And Jamaica came out of it the fastest recovery in any other country in the Western Hemisphere. Andrew Holness leads. We have brought the economy back to stability so we can find resources to spend on the problems. Building highways, water supply, hospitals, poor housing for poor people, social pension, but it requires to give people hope in their country and a share of the wealth in our country. And the Holness cares, he's concerned, and he's committed to giving you a country in which every Jamaican can feel safe and there can be realize their dreams. I'll be short tonight because you're waiting to hear him. Among it, talents, you know, to want to choose people that he can work with and is committed to the cause that will follow his leadership. When I look around him, in the leadership of every sector, he found people competent, capable, and ready to assist in leading the country down a path of peace, goodwill, and prosperity. A path in which every Jamaican is recognized and respected. And today I had the privilege of working in a particular area where needed the guts and political will to build a security force that could deal with the criminal element that run across the country. It was rampant. The biggest problem I had in my own constituency. I saw the blood. Many weekends, time it was such that the police never ever had crime scene tape. So I could walk up to the bodies and look on them. Many were slaughtered. My friend is here from Montego Bay, Eroy, Central. When you walk into Norwood in the morning, 5 dead. People are shot in their homes. The homes burned with someone still alive. And I could tell they were alive because I'm a doctor. You could look at the position. You went to the Star Spring. The yard, the stone, the yard covered with blood. You could smell the blood. Those of our country, those are butcher shop look like. But the atmosphere was thick with fear and concern by families who had survived. That is the atmosphere that across Jamaica we inherited. But we care, we're concerned. Some of those people only live on the wrong road. They live in attractive and informal settlements where violence producers would walk and they would kill them because they figured they would use cell phone and call police. So we set about to correct that. And our leader, our prime minister, committed to do it. He had to invest heavily. There are many things to do, but Andrew Holness' concern was for the safety and well-being of all Jamaicans. He chose Jamaica. That is the kind of leader you have. And that's the leader we need to continue to lead us. He is the one who we need to lead us through. The job is not finished. Work has to be done. He set out to fix the communities and to fix the security forces. We passed legislation. We use not only zones, not only state of public emergency. We passed a new act by Restriction and Regulation Act to ensure a man who use gun to kill people will pay a penalty. When him kill people wantonly, innocent people, you catch him, you put him away for life. That's what they say. Man who disregard and respect poor Jamaicans cannot stay on the street. He either give up the gun or face Jamaica and go to prison for life. One or the other. Violence must stop. The only thing must continue to go prime meeting Wednesday night. Young boys must be able to play football in the square at night. Futsal is popular. A man must be able to go to work and leave 1 o'clock in the morning from the hotel, which is now full because Minister Bartlett is putting tourists in the hotel and come home from the night shift and feel safe. That is the Jamaica we want to build. That's the Jamaica and the own is start to build. The work is not finished. Leadership matters. And I mentioned something before I go on to say more on security. It showed the team. Look around him. On my side of the island, not only crime was high, but tourism was hurting. Today, working hard, Edmund Bartlett, bring tourists, come pull up the hotel then. But we still have to deal with the crime. And today, across the world, Jamaica now on level 2 travel advisory. They're going to see tourists like sandwich on the beach out there when that's done because we fixed the security problem. And we fixed the health problem. We are fixing the health problem. The problems that affect Jamaicans, the problems that affect the economy, and Holness is set out to fix them. But the job is not done. And I heard all of you, when you leave here as laborites, all Jamaicans will listen. The job needs leadership to complete the task. We're at a crossroads. Choose the right road. When you look on one side, you have a man who said can lead, but who will be with him? Not only a lesser leader than our leader, but he have nobody around him. Nobody can lead. One speaker already mentioned it. My leader just celebrate independence. What am I saying? Be proud. Be bold. In the black, green, and gold, the national flag of Jamaica. Well, I said to the other one, him sound like, I don't tell you what I'm saying. Him sound like a man who go bend down market and do cheap cloth. You know bend down market? I said, he are with the black, green, and gold fabric of the Jamaica flag. That is our leader. He set about, despite of the challenges, to invest in our security forces. And today, everyone out can accept we have a new Jamaica Conservative Force. Same men and women, but with equipment, with confidence, with training, and new many more recruited 6,000 officers to add to the force that they have the manpower to reach everywhere. They were out there complaining, you must go proximity policing, you must do this, you must do that, but they never gave them the manpower. And Holness said we need the security force to protect Jamaicans. Today, in this year, 7 months, there are 298 Jamaicans alive because Andrew Holness invested in the police force. And this police force is reducing murder every day in greater numbers.
That is wonderful. Love that.
Every Jamaican can feel a little safer, but the job not done.
Oh no.
And young women are proud to join the police force. We have trained them well. They're not perfect, but you and I know they show greater respect for Jamaicans. They have been trained in rights and they are committed to protect and serve law-abiding Jamaicans. But if you get trouble and you want to fire a gun, come in when them call you. Or when them come, they are trained to deal with that. We have prepared, trained, and organized a security force to give Jamaicans safety and to provide an environment that we can not only move our own safety, but build an economy. My friends, my colleagues, and Jamaicans across Jamaica, we have a simple decision to make in the next few days. There are 2 roads ahead of us. One, we have started the bill, public safety. You can walk, you can go to your prime meeting again Wednesday night. You can walk to school in safety. I go to school, you find them up there, send them out by taxi to far away. You can now play at nights, whether the old man play domino on the street light or the young boys play futsal. And we have started back to give permission for the parties. Because we know entertainment is a big part of Jamaica's life. It's an economic activity. And my police officer will say, yes, you can do your water party till midnight. We start again. This is how we are working to restore vibrancy in our community. And the zones of special operation, the roads are fixed, zinc fence gone, garbage collection up, drains put in place, and we're giving titles, new schools, new police stations, and opportunity to train young men. In Montego Bay and Kingston, we started to train young men in driving articulated vehicles, heavy-duty equipment. They get good money, and women can do it too. They get to drive a trailer, they make good money more than somebody in the big office. It's because we are committed to a safer country, to a strong community, and to people who can realize their dreams. Andrew Michael Holness, true Jamaica and true Jamaicans. So, I give you two simple messages. Leadership matters. And there's one leader, one man who can lead us on the road to a safer and more prosperous society. And Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. When the time comes, make sure you put that extra side of the bill and reaffirm the mandate for the Jamaica Labour Party and Andrew Holness. Two roads. You need a leader to complete the task. If you want safety, reduce violence, increase prosperity, you travel that road with Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. God bless all the laborites and the people of Jamaica. Again, we will reaffirm our commitment to the Jamaica Labour Party, to Andrew Holness, for a better country and a more prosperous country. Choose Jamaica laborites. Third term, may Lord.
Sure, laborites. Laborites, let's have a big hand for our hard-working General Secretary and Minister of National Security, Dr. Horace Strong. Halfway tree, Jamaica. Let's welcome now, Chairman of this great Jamaica Labour Party, Member of Parliament, Robert Bobby Montague.
I know man take you to happy day. I go get to all the lights in a coffin. And him a go upgrade water system in a areas like Hamilton Mountain. Man take you to
the last poll, that was the recent brother. They were saying that Montague was behind. But Mr. Montague, you can't come up.
Officers of this great party, candidates, councillors, councillor caretakers, our social media warriors, delegates, workers, members of the press, members of the security forces, my fellow Jamaicans, both here and overseas, how uno do? Uno all right? Jamaicans, as we come towards the end of one term and look towards a new term, we come to you seeking your support. Let us first thank God for his mercy, strength, and blessings. He has guided us through COVID, burial, and other challenges. We come knowing that all the work is not done. We acknowledge that there are still challenges and issues. But Andrew Michael Holness, our leader and Prime Minister, have a history of completing commitments. I also know that Andrew is a youth from Spanish Town. He has walked your journey. He understands your pain, your struggles, and he wants you to succeed. You know that Andrew cares for you. So he needs you, and he needs one more term to continue doing the things to improving your life, your community, and your family. There is still much to be done. We in the Labour Party respect, love, and care for you. And that is why we will always humbly ask, appeal, even beg for your support. We do not take your support lightly. We value your support. We will work for your support. We have earned your support, and we treasure your support. We are not like others. We are not like others who think they are entitled, so they don't have to tell you what their plans are. They don't have to discuss their plans with you. But we in the Labour Party, we listen to you and make adjustments based on your suggestion. We have worked hard on your behalf, and you have seen the results. We come now with bold new ideas, seeking your support. We together must unite and face the future. We must embrace new thoughts and ideas. Look afresh at old methods and support Andrew Holness when critics say we can't do what we must do. We are Jamaicans, proud and strong. It is that creative spirit, that boldness that has led us to where we are. Andrew Holness and the Labour Party in the new term will be taking special emphasis on rural Jamaica. And we want to discuss some programs with you for rural development. We commit to utilize artificial intelligence and its possibilities.
Party leader come in.
Oh, okay.
And Jamaica Holness are come in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Light it up.
Mm.
Andrew.
The moment of the season is near.
Just a move to the cash. Come on, oh, slow me down. Watch the run. Everything quick down. Come on, oh, move it up. Only will come move it, watch it.
Let's watch 2025 viewers, subscribers. We're indeed waiting on the date.
Everything quick down. I'm gonna change the page. Every the fire, I'm no danger. Stand the game. Change. Tell them I'm a different. Can't be better than change. Scratching up the paper. Filling up them grades. Don't forget me. I'm distracted with the laser. If I'm the longest time, I'm not just saying. Tell them I should go push up with the brain. I'm never gonna have that in the conversation. People keep asking me who done it again. I'm this up in the game, they cheat. In the living, they got screwed up. But the thing is not great. Fantastic, we could do the nature. Don't know, stop.
All eyes is on the driver for the TV
Yeah,
viewers.
man.
All
Things
eyes,
stand still, you know.
all eyes is on
Everything
the
stand
driver for
still.
the TV. The race to 32 is on.
All right. Calm down. Let me talk.
Ready now. Bring the ready now. Get the hand ready now. Get the hand ready. It's coming down. The river coming down. It's coming down. It's coming down. It's coming down. Who want the champion? Who want the big man? Who want the island? Who got the best plan? Who want the champion? Who want the big man? Who want the island? Who got the
Shower labor, right.
Three. I want you, labor rights, to welcome to the platform, leader of the Great Jamaica Labour Party, Prime Minister for one term, Prime Minister for two terms, three-term Prime Minister, Andrew, Michael, Holness.
Equal rights and justice. Stand up for your rights when you hear the bell. Stand up for justice, hear the freedom bell. Serve us well. Stand up, Jamaica, when you hear the bell. Ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding.
Labor rights. Labor rights. Boy. Andrew Cobb, party chairman.
My brother even done talking, run down off a stage.
Yeah, it always be like that. When president coming on, those who welcome who is talking, they have to seize until we come in. Yeah?
And I want to ask the crowd in halfway tree, what time is it?
Third term. Well,
Not two, but labor rights. Before I go any further in my speech, I am happy that the party leader is here. Because yesterday we had Central Executive. And yesterday at Central Executive, when we met, we passed one resolution. And I am happy to report to you tonight what that resolution was about. That resolution converted our caretakers and divisional and constituency chairmen into candidates of the Jamaica. I am happy today as chairman of the greatest political party in the Western Hemisphere to tell you, the delegates and the citizens of Jamaica that the Jamaica Labour Party now have 63 candidates ready to face the public of Jamaica to form the next government.
What does that mean?
The Secretariat has worked very hard. The area council has worked very hard. Officers have worked very hard. And now we have certified that the organization is ready. It is now left to one man. To one man. To do whatever he wants to do, whenever he wants to do what he has to do. A few more minutes. A few more minutes. A few more minutes. And all the people that was betting, and all the people that say Ray, and I say Ray, a few more minutes. But Labour rights on Jamaica, as we look towards a third term, we in the Labour Party come to you in humility. We come to you to ask for your support because we know that we are not entitled to it. We have worked hard for you and we want to continue to work hard for you. And that is why we are going to be using and utilizing artificial intelligence and its possibilities to help with rural development. We will train more farmers in the use of AI that will increase yields through the use of drones and the hydroponic system. This will lead to the use of less chemicals, fertilizer, and water, but will increase productivity and therefore increase profit. We will use AI possibilities to smooth out the supply chain and payment issues that farmers sometimes face. We will use artificial intelligence to develop programs to safeguard our fisher folks and improve their working conditions. And we will target and attract more young people and single mothers into agriculture. We intend to use artificial intelligence in healthcare to continue digitalizing our medical records and using telemedicine to get specialist care into our rural clinics. The Woodpark Clinic in St. Mary will be the first clinic in Jamaica to use telemedicine. We will use AI to make sure all our systems are more efficient, therefore allowing us to expand the range of assistance to persons, especially those over 60 years old. Because it is at that age you need the most medical help, but it is at that age that most private insurance put you off. Those children and relatives who have to pay for medication monthly know how expensive that medication is. We will address menopausal challenges of our ladies by expanding benefits under the agency. We will use AI and take hard training to you by putting suitable courses on the online platform. So you do not have to go to hard for some courses. Hard will come to you. We in Western St. Mary are about to launch such a platform. We intend to train more of our people, young and not so young, in the use of artificial intelligence so that they can use their phones to start a business, how to trade on the stock market, and how to design and build apps. We will use these platforms also to tackle illiteracy in this country. An expanded Jamaica Eye program Using community Wi-Fi systems from the United Service Fund, the use of drones and other technologies, we will combat pre-their loss, protect our fish stocks and our borders, thus enhancing security and reducing crime. We will expand the use of drones in surveying so as to complete the cadastral map, and with land titling amnesty announced by the Prime Minister, produce and issue more land titles. We will be building more housing solutions, houses and service lots in rural Jamaica, and assisting persons with home repairs to make your houses more stronger and more hurricane resistant. As a matter of fact, for us in Western St. Mary, we have identified some 1,000 housing solutions. We will use AI to help to design programs, especially in the gaming format, to improve driver knowledge, increase road safety, and reduce road fatality. A new day is coming for our bus and taxi operators. We will work hard with Hard Trust and the ITA to train and certify more drivers. Other programs for rural development, including asking the Sports Development Foundation to prioritize grants to the top 5 and the last 5 schools in our boys and girls championships so that their sporting facilities can be improved. We will continue to improve our public beaches and create space for our craft persons, vendors, and artists to have expanded markets and the public to have more access to beaches. We will continue to offer training and assistance to build more community tourism programs so the benefits of tourism can come to your house and your community. It is our intention as a Labour Party in the third term to expand access to water into every community using solar pumps, as we have done in Oxford and Montreal, and we will do it Mile Gully and Springfield. We will take electricity and internet access to faraway communities and provide justice to areas in urban centers like Morandale and the one to the days in Boston and Port and Port. We commit to improving the rural road network by making new roads and bypasses, fixing community and farm roads, and their maintenance by expanding the maintenance system and doing more pushing and twisting. These are just some of the bold new ideas and the continuation of programs that work. But you will see more, get more details when our manifesto is launched. We could have done more. Remember, we are free COVID, but we gave a party
You have some thing to play by your side, brother.
Huh?
You have an extra sound over your side, man.
No, no, not really. No.
as a matter of fact.
Yes, man, you have to turn it off.
Hmm?
You can play over your side, turn it off, man.
No, no.
You're confusing people.
No, 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 no music is playing.
Not music, gonna play in this game live over there. Too loud.
No.
We have come a far way and we are not going to look back. Protect these gates. So I ask you all to join the Green Army, to walk the hills and the valleys, the lakes and the streets, to find that elderly couple, and to ask
Spice Girl, welcome.
Good evening.
help us to look at that person whose name is on your voters list, but the move to the community was to find them, bring them back, and ensure them vote for Labour. If you are willing to defend the of Jamaica, God we love. And all people, far for free, are home, bar, or overseas, to raise your right hand at this moment. I want to raise your right hand. And I want you to repeat this pledge. I want you to raise your hands and repeat this pledge. I do pledge to be a worker for the Jamaica Labour Party. I will visit at least 25 homes and talk about what the JP has done and what the JP will do. I pledge to make sure at least 5 voters on election day will vote for the JP. So therefore, by the power vested in me as chairman, I now declare all of you at Jamaica Labour Party my fellow Jamaica, some people dream of building a new Jamaica. Andrew Holness and the Jamaica Labour Party. We are big than New Jamaica. We are dreaming about a Jamaica where our young people get opportunities and second chance. A Jamaica where our elders get respect and a good pension. Where our workers get a fair wage and a chance to advance. Where the poor is not behind. We want to continue this mission. When that day comes, remember to put Jamaica first. Remember to always choose Jamaica. Remember that you and your neighbor must vote for Labour. My fellow Jamaicans, love you.
Bobby Montague. Yes, viewers. This is a man that the polls is saying that he is behind Omar Woodbine in St. Mary. But I believe that he's going to overtake Omar at the final stretch.
Thank you. Let's have a big hand for Party Chairman, Bobby Montague. But before the big moment, let's welcome brother, that Mr. Labour.
Okay, you hear what's happening now? Mr. Vegas is coming on stage. Says if you can give us some more sound, brother.
So give him a ready there. I don't see I just keep I am blessed every day.
Mr. Vegas.
Hold on. Them come they come and them lead to document. What document? to be prime minister. Used to have taxi country. Me say my one out. What and it never tell us. And your people, I am there.
What you play over there, brother? Frank can't float out it around the people.
Huh?
What you play over there?
What is it?
Something is making a feedback.
I don't know. I have nothing feeding back here. I have not all feeding back here, brother. So I don't know what's happening on your side, but I have nothing feeding back here.
When I wake up, and you was and you your blessed. When I wake up, I'm on you. Thank you, Jamaican. It is my distinct privilege and honor at this time to bring to address the nation the member of parliament for West Central St. Andrew, leader of this great Jamaican Labour Party, Prime Minister Walker, Prime Minister Walker, three-term Prime Minister, Andrew, Andrew, I must say to you, I am overwhelmed. I reflected on 2016 and I look back on the video of 2016 and the crowd that gathered here. And I compared it to the drone shots that I have seen of the crowd here. And this is a much larger crowd than 2016. It is an important point to make because governments in their sector usually lose momentum. But what is clear from tonight is that the momentum is with the Jamaica Labour Party.
Third term. Still having challenge there?
The momentum is obviously born of hard work, but it is also born of the relevance of the policies of the party. It is born of the legitimacy of the government. It is clear that the people of Jamaica, regardless of their political persuasion, have to agree that the Jamaica Labour Party is a performing government, a government that has delivered. We have been able to deliver for the people because we are a party that believes in hard work. We believe that by the sweat of our brow we shall eat bread. That is the ethic of our party. But we are not ashamed or afraid to say that we are a party that believes in Father Almighty. Get down on our knees and we ask God to give us the strength to carry on for the people of Jamaica and to bless every endeavor that we have undertaken. And tonight I want to thank God for giving us the energy to continue and giving us the vision and the foresight to see the plan through for the people of the country. I give God the glory for tonight. I want to thank God for my family, my wife Juliet, and my two sons. My mother is also here with us today. My sisters are here with me, and I know that my father is watching somewhere in St. Elizabeth. And I have had the privilege of working with some of the best Jamaicans, some of the most caring, some of the smartest Jamaicans who have served Jamaica, Jamaica Labour Party family, and the cabinet that they have formed. I want to tell them thanks as well. And I want to thank you, my family. You are my family. The struggle that you have gone through or are going through, I have gone through them, and I am going through them with you. is not by mistake or by a courtesy that when I walk among the people, the elderly hold me and say, "My son." People my age say, "My brother," and the young people them say, "Uncle." That is because they know they can identify with me as I identify with them. They know that I have never taken my eyes off the important things that affect them. They know that. And they know that if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And if I change my mind and say I'm not going to do it, I come and tell you I'm not going to do it. And so the people have brought their dreams, their hopes, and aspirations to me and my government because they see that we have performed and that we can deliver. They see it. They see that some of the most intractable problems in the history of Jamaica, this government has taken them on and has transformed them. Take crime, for example. When I was a much younger boy, I was coming home from work with my mother. My mother used to work at the NIS office in Spanish Town. And I would walk home with her from Spanish Town to Ensom City. Those of you who know the distance of 2 miles of walking. And we reached a point where some gunshots started to fire. This was coming up to the 1980 election. And I'll never forget it. Myself and my mother, we are too grown and dumb. Remember that, Tommy? And it stuck in my mind that Jamaica should not be a place of violence. It shouldn't be. It should never be. Because we are such a peaceful people. We are such a loving people. We are known for our hospitality. But this kind of violence has crept into our culture. Today, I heard sad news of a policeman and his family who was accused of his wife killed, and I want to send my condolences to that family. I know that the police high command is working on that case, and I have no doubt that those persons who committed heinous acts that they will see justice and swiftly. The murder rate went above 1,000 in the 1990s under the PNP. And it has stayed here since. It is this administration that will bring the murder rate below 1,000. In fact, we are targeting to go as low as 800 or even lower. And we have not done it just this year. We have been bringing down the murder rate for the last 2 years. And we intend to make Jamaica the most peaceful country in this region. And we know we can do it, and we will do it. I was in Westmoreland recently, and as I walked and I spoke to some of the people there, they tell me, thanks, Prime Minister, thank you. You have dealt with the gangs, and things have been peaceful. I was in Central Kingston, and the residents tell me, Prime Minister, thank you. Peaceful in my community. Housing. As I walk the communities and I go into some of the homes, I see the condition. Some people not living anywhere. And I want all of you to know this. I was born in Spanish Town at 56 Cumberland Road in Apollo with my grandmother, and I moved from my great grandmother living with my mother, then I go back to live with my grandmother until my mother got an NHT house. I know personally the struggles for housing that this nation has gone through. I am intimately aware, and that is why we have targeted to build 70,000 new houses in Jamaica. And we have programmed that 70,000 houses, well programmed. The NHT has already programmed 50,000 of that, and the HAJ and the new social housing program, in addition to what we are building in Vernon Lodge, complete the commitment of 70,000 new houses. Tonight, I repeat the further commitment that our next government will put in train another 60,000 new housing solutions for the people of the country. The objective is to increase the supply of housing so that the price of housing can stabilize and get cheaper. That is the real challenge. This administration has unlocked the secret of doing that. We are doing it under the NEC. We are doing it with our new developments such as in Vernon Lodge. And we have recently announced a massive new development which will take place in Inglewood, which will see 10,000 houses under the Greater Inglewood development area. We will also launch an expansion of social housing in Jamaica. We are going to be using building systems, prefabricated houses that we can come and just place on the lots that people have to help those persons who are living in dilapidated homes so that you can get access to better quality housing more quickly. We have now perfected the new social housing program. We're going to go one step further as we have started to now deal with the big yards and tenement yards. I know many of you are here, live in big yard and tenement yard, one little place with our 10 houses in it. We will change that in our next term. That is not a promise. That is a commitment because we have studied the problem, we have put the systems in place, we know what to do, and we have the financing targeted for it.
I want to talk a little bit about public transportation. Again, I used to have to take the taxi and bus to school. Sometimes I couldn't bother because you couldn't get it. Sometimes the taxi man don't want to take it. I used to walk to school and I didn't mind. When I started at university, I tell otherwise Juliet that we used to take the bus. That time it was $250,000 bus. Right? It's from Spanish Town to university. We know the Jamaican struggle. No good school, no privilege, no tapanari. And that is why we make policy for the benefit of the people because we know what the people go through. This is not something that we read in textbooks. That is why we have made the investment in improving the JUTC. The JUTC is now the most efficient it has ever been. We are approaching close to $1 billion of savings in the JUTC. Want you to understand this? When we get efficiency gain from good government, what we do is we give it over to the people. Some of that we will be using as we have done to purchase the school buses, to roll out the school bus program. But here's what we're going to do. Come January, come September, rather, when the new school term starts, we will give free transportation to all school children.
Big news that
To all
EMP.
school children from September to October. And this will also include all tertiary students with ID will be able to utilize the JUT services free of cost for 2 months.
Third term.
I'm going to come back to the reasoning behind that. But we have 4 buses to come. So you are going to have a first world public transportation system that will get you to work on time and in comfort and affordably. This is a part of our productivity thrust. If you want people to be productive, get them to work on time, get them to work in a good frame of mind, and take away the worry about cost of living, which transportation is a major part of cost of living.
What's happening, brother?
I don't know.
So we can start before the before the announcement. Yes, viewers. See that we have a bit of technical difficulty at this point, but we are going to sort it out because we have to get Tom here. What is happening? The date we must have hear it. So we're going to have to
Live
sort this out.
gone.
Huh?
Live gone down for everybody.
What's happening there?
I've gone down for everybody.
Oh, okay, everybody. Okay. Wow, what the hell? Back up. fixed body or something.
CG of one good. And we have done the work in that, and we will decommission Riverton City as a dump as it is. We will work with the community in and around Riverton City, and if eventually Riverton City will become the next frontier for economic development in Kingston. If we are able to do that, decommission Riverton City, clear it up, take off the rubbish carpet, make those lands available. It will take time. But if we do that, we immediately improve the health of the people of Kingston. Because that, I hate to call it a dump, but it's not a landfill, it's not a properly managed area. But the toxin that releases every time there is a fire generally has a general impact. Just by doing that, we can improve the health of the people. But the big thing that we're going to do is to introduce a massive program of recycling of waste, which will include the separation of garbage and to turn waste into energy. This is not a promise. This is something that we have already studied, we have already done, and we will start to implement in the 3 phases I mentioned. One is the public-private partnership for the collection of public municipal waste. 2, the building of a new sanitary landfill. And 3, the construction of a new waste-to-energy plant, which will create a demand for waste to be converted into energy. What that means is that the plastic will have value, because the plastic will become the fuel for the new energy plant. And that is something we have already committed to, and we will put in place in the new government. It will make Jamaica clean as a result. I don't want to talk to our young people, because as I survey this crowd, they have drones flying over, and I'm looking at the footage. And there is a lot of young people in the crowd. In fact, there are more young people in the crowd than I had expected. Majority of the crowd is young people. And I want you to be assured that this is the party for you. We are the party that is best for young people. Young people want, my friend, thank you. Young people want opportunity. They want education. They want employment. They want access to start your own business, whether it is in the creative enterprises or in manufacturing or in agriculture. They want opportunity. And so we have started to repurpose hearts to focus on providing our young people with not just skills, but with the opportunity to convert those skills into economic benefit. The PNP promised a program called G. It was called the Jamaica Emergency Employment Program. I don't know if you remember that. The G program was supposed to provide quick employment, especially to young people. But it's really what you call crash work. Nothing wrong with crash work, stop again. That is when unemployment was in 13%. When we came in, we didn't promise any such program. What we gave was a program called the Hope Program. And under the Hope Program, we took 20,000 youngsters and we trained them in work-ready skills. And it always gives me so much pride when I meet them. I met one young lady who said, Prime Minister, you don't remember me. Well, I can't remember one out of 20,000, but she said, you came to where I was training. I was learning to stitch and sew. And she said, I now have that skill. I do my training, my stitching and my stitchmaking. But you know what? The other skills that I have learned, I am now a traveling agent. Today, Jamaica has the lowest unemployment rate in its history of 3.3%. I want to draw an analogy. Someone sent me a note, and I just wanted to point out that note. We are just reaching 3.3%. We have never been 3.3% unemployment in Jamaica. In 1978, Singapore, listen to me good now. Singapore is a country the size of the Paris of Century. It has currently about 5 million people. Jamaica has about 2.8 million people. Back then, its population would have been the size of Jamaica now. In 1978, 47 years ago, Singapore had an unemployment rate of 3.3%. In other words, 47 years ago, Singapore had the unemployment rate that we have now. Singapore's unemployment rate is much lower now. But you know what Singapore's per capita income is? Somewhere in the region of about $60,000 US. That means everybody who stand up here, who is of working age, their average income is about $60,000 US. Our per capita GDP, our per capita income is somewhere about $7,000 US. For us to get to $60,000 US, it means that we have to keep our people employed for the next 47 years going forward. It means that you have to have an economy that is working, an economy that is properly run. You cannot take any risk with the economy. The PNP has never run the economy of this country well. And if they ever get a chance on this economy, they will destroy as they have done every time they have run this country. Listen to me carefully. Jamaica needs to stay on this path for the longest time so that all of you here, you might not be satisfied with the job that you have, but how development starts, it starts with you getting an income and you stay with that income and you build with that income and you stay with that income and you improve yourself and you get a better job and the economy does better and you do better. That is how development happens. We are just getting there now. And if it is one thing that I must do is to make sure that nothing the real economy. The PNP have spread a notion that the economy is for the big people. That is the greatest deception that has ever happened to our people. And you know why? The people who say that are the people who have benefited most from the economy of this country. In the 1990s, the PNP ran the economy in such a way that they increased interest rates. I want everybody to listen to this. They increased the interest rate high. And then they borrowed. Who were the people that lent them money? They are in parliament today. They've benefited. They've built up business on the high interest rate policy of the PNP. They made their money. Those tapaнаries made their money on the back of people like you, because it is the taxes that you pay that pay the high interest rate to those people. Poor people don't have money to lend to the government. It is those people who had the investment houses that benefited, and then now they want to come and pretend as if they never benefited from government. They benefited from the bad economic policies which affected you. It was so bad that a member of your own party, a member of your own cabinet, a man of the cloth, a man who was a churchman, he had to comment, his conscience was pricking him. And he said this policy of the high interest rate was the greatest transfer of wealth from you, the poor people, to them, the man who claimed that he is a tapanari. He was the one who benefited. No poor person in Jamaica should ever allow that man to touch the economy, because he and his friend will go back to the high interest rate policies so that they can benefit from it and continue where they left off of transferring wealth from you to their coffers. Whatever little I made it like, I made it just like you. I buy 2 taxis, then I open a taxi company, and I go through the struggles just like everybody else. I want to thank those who thought that by releasing documents that they would somehow diminish me. I am a true Jamaican. I went through the Jamaican struggle, and I never made any money on the backs of the Jamaican people. I never made any money off of government. When it was proposed to increase my salary, they go around and tell lies. Man in a bar and say, oh, we make $28 million. I said, really? You never realize that I didn't take any salary increase. My salary today is about $9 million. That's what average salary. The other man who claimed him a tapanari, who claimed him not need no money from government, he take it. And you don't know when doing it. But I never take it. Who is truly for Jamaica? Who is truly for Jamaica? Every day I read my Bible and I pray and I want to thank all the Jamaicans who pray for me. Let me tell them and them friends, no weapons that they are conspiring to form against me shall prosper. When I so you know I am you and you are me. We are one. I will never do anything to harm you. We have gone through the same struggles. And for our young people, especially those who are looking to go on to tertiary education, we have looked very carefully at the student loan. And you would have seen that we have removed the requirement for guarantor. Now you can, on your own, help. The next thing that we are going to do, and I should tell you, that if you are a tertiary student and you are doing well in school, maintain a grade point average of 2.5 or higher, you can apply to the Student Loan Bureau to have your interest rate reduced. So that's another thing that helps you. Recently, I was in my constituency and a teacher came to me and she said she was agitated. She said she's in a WhatsApp group. And in that WhatsApp group, the PNPA are promising to write off the teacher's student loan. And she bought into it. And she said to me, Prime Minister, you have to come and do something better because this is something I didn't do. But it was quite, there were other people around. And I was trying to explain how the student loan works. And a youngster behind me, quite providential because I was just talking to another person who was saying that she wants her daughter to go to university, but she can't afford the university fees. And I was pointing her to the student loan. So the youngster was behind me said, but miss, if them write off the loans, how me ever get my loan? When me ready to go apply to my student loan. The student loan is a revolving fund, and it requires that people who borrow pay it back so that others can get. Now, I am very sympathetic to teachers. I was a teacher. I still am a teacher. I love teachers. Teachers are indispensable, and we must do everything in our power to ensure that they are properly remunerated. But my teachers that I love so much, I cannot give you gimmicks. Indeed, I say this to all our sectors, which is what is happening now, that people are trying to play sector against sector. Anything that the government does, and I want every sector to think about it carefully, particularly those who are spreading the nonsense in the WhatsApp group. If you give one benefit to somebody, you have to be fair, because you don't want to let anybody to off when you give one person or one group or one sector a benefit. So how you get a benefit and give everybody the benefit? Well, one thing you can do, which is what we are now currently examining, is to extend the payment period for the student loan, which will reduce the monthly payments that people would pay. The truth is that a country at our stage of development, that we need to get more people into tertiary education, we need to treat tertiary education like a long-term asset, or like when you purchase a house and you get a mortgage. That's how we need to treat the student loan. So we are studying that. You will hear more about what we plan to do to reduce the monthly payment for every sector, so that we're not giving a special benefit to one. They give to teachers and public sector workers. What's up to the people working in private sector? What's up to the other people who not work? You have to give it to everybody. What that shows you is that you have a government that really cares, not about special interest, but cares about everybody. Make sure what we do is fair and equitable to everybody. One of the other things that I know is affecting a lot of Jamaicans now, as we move across the country, we pick that up. We see a lot of children with severe learning challenges, including from autism and other spectrum disorders. And the parents simply just don't know how to cope. We don't have enough of those services in Jamaica. So what we're going to do in our next term, we are going to invest in expanding the existing facilities that we have, particularly at MICO. And we're going to build 2 facilities to ensure that eventually we have one such facility in every parish in the island to treat with those persons and households who are suffering. Many of these lives can be made meaningful, they can contribute, but they need the right facilities, they need the right therapy, and they need the right care. And our government cares and will provide those services and facilities. We did. Minister Samuda, Matthew Samuda, I'm sure would have told you about all our plans for water, but he didn't mention that we're going to launch a new amnesty program for medium, small, and micro enterprises, where we will, as of the 1st of September, write off 50% of the outstanding amounts that these medium, small, and micro enterprises owe in water bills. This is about getting us back into full production mode. I could go on and on. I have a list here with all kinds of things that we are going to do. But we have more to come and more opportunities to express you. The big point that you have gathered here today.
Can we join now? Can we in hand?
I don't need to tell you that this is the performing government in the history of Jamaica. Everywhere I go, I tell you something. Look, we produce a book with all our achievements. 250, we have about 1,000. But we couldn't put 1,000 in a book. You know when something is valuable. When you walk around and you put it out to people, you don't let them throw it away on the floor. In fact, when I go to people's houses and I'm with my household to ask me, Prime Minister, give me one of the books now. We have had to print another set of the book because the first amount that we print, finish off, everybody take it, and everybody wants the next step. So we still have, and we're going to be giving that around. The PNP has no answer to that. I think that argument is settled in your mind that the Jamaica Labour Party is the best performing government at any time. But you can be assured that the Jamaica Labour Party is the strongest, most active, and most strategic government. We took this country through COVID. We took this country through Hurricane Berry and several tropical storms, through supply chain crashes, through high inflation, and we have not missed a beat. We are a solid government. There was never a time when this country felt like there was no one at the wheel. This government plans for the long term. There are people who are saying, why because election, why they doing so much? No. If you check back our Facebook page, our Instagram, our all of them, you name them, Twitter, TikTok, I don't know me a pocket. And it's right to say, oh, me I go walk and a cut it. We cut crime, we cut the dead, we cut murders and violence, we cut the interest rate, we cut the inflation rate, we cut taxes. But we are able to do this because we have been planning for a long time. So we put things on a train line and then they roll automatically. We go on to the next one. So you have a government that is rolling, that you don't want to disturb that train rolling because there's much more to come. But we are a democracy. And what you three gather here in your numbers, I want you to understand. Yes, some of you, most of you, are supporters of the Jamaica Labour Party. But there are persons here who are not. There are persons who are curious who come to see it. They are just Jamaicans like everybody else. I am sure there are PNP people here as well. I'm sure. Welcome, my friends. Welcome. 'Cause, 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 'c And remember now, we are international. It is amazing. As I am walking and I stop somewhere, somebody said, the phone and say hello to me. To their parents, who want to come vote for you. So I want to acknowledge all the Jamaicans in the diaspora who are interested to come and vote. I welcome you back home. I'm grateful for your support. This crowd is a representation of Jamaica. You make Jamaica's democracy stronger. There are many countries in the world where this can't happen. Don't take it for granted. I have to stand here and account to you for the authority that you give to us as the government. And there can be no break in that. The authority is not forever. At a certain period of time, how we use the authority has to be reviewed. Our stewardship must be reviewed by you, the people. Here is a classic fable, parable in the Bible about the talent. Some stewards hide the talent, make nothing of it. But we are not those stewards. We grow the talent. We take the resources and we make them more. We are good stewards. And we ask you, the people, the masters, to make a judgment, to make a choice on who will steward your affairs. So earlier today, I advised His Excellency the Governor General
Moment is arriving now. Big moment is about to come.
of my intention to announce the general election for him to set some processes in place, including the dissolution of Parliament. I now declare that nomination day will be Monday, August 18th.
September, brother.
Emily, I'm just getting it spot on right now.
September.
No man, no, that is nomination
General
day. Listen,
election date is fixed at Wednesday, September 3.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you September. I'm gonna tell you people. I'm gonna tell you
September,
concern. Look,
yeah,
look at
September
the
3rd. Yeah, we figured more or less that was going to be
Then go look.
September
We have
3rd.
your money. Go look.
We figured we figured that. We figured out that. We figured that was going to be a September election. 3rd. We figured that. So now everything is to fight for, my viewers, subscribers, everything out there. It's now a horse race to the finish because that is what that is some some 20 what what that is now 24 days, so it's basically 3 weeks.
I also wish to inform you that local government by-elections in the Chancery Hall Division, the Olympic Gardens Division, the Seabright Gardens Division, and the Denham Division will be held concurrently with the general election. Those constituents.
Okay. You heard that, sir? So it is our official viewers and subscribers. Yes, the 3rd of September.
Local government to formally make the announcement.
You tell them a couple weeks ago, but nobody not believe me.
Prime
Well, I
Minister,
mean, Emily called it spot on.
Because before Emily, me tell you,
on a letter written by Kingston Mayor, we have taken the
That
decision
was
to endorse the announcement
spot on.
made by the
I didn't see him going
Honorable Prime
beyond
Minister. All
his lucky number.
Congolans on election day will have their rightful
That was
representation.
his lucky number. So my viewers, subscribers, our people only can flood
Our
the comment
fellow
section and talk
Jamaicans,
to him.
you now know the day. You now know the time. We ask you to choose wisely. Choose Jamaica. Choose the Jamaica Labour Party. Choose the government that has delivered and will continue to deliver for you. Choose the government that cares and you. Choose the Jamaica Labour Party. God bless you. Go home safely. Campaign hard. Let's praise all Jamaicans. Bring you, your neighbor, your family, everybody to the golden throne.
yes, people
God
at
bless
times never put
you.
a video together now, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes,
Oh,
indeed.
Prime Minister.
The 3rd of September, the general election. So for those
The
of us
flow
who are
will
just
take
joining,
on the
the
party's
3rd of
anthem.
September is the election date. The 18th of August is nomination day. Yes. So for those of you who are just joining, that is what the big man said at this time. Yes, the 18th nomination and the 3rd of September is the election. So I appeal to our undecided voters who are still undecided, please to come off the fence now and break for the GLP, because really we don't want to turn back the progress that we have been making over the years. So let us continue the progress, and keep this present government in power.
I wanted to thanks for joining us tonight. Thanks for joining us. I know the live wasn't as clear as I wanted to be, but with time. Just like the government of Jamaica, with
Exactly.
time. Yeah, man. I want to
Everything
tell
remains with
everybody
time.
good night, good night, good night. God bless you all and have a wonderful election. Stay safe. Drive
And
home safe, everybody.
and
And blessings and honor.
we are
Mr.
hoping.
Mr. Sir, have a good
Yes.
night. I'm going
Yes.
to edit some videos and stuff,
All right. Take care, viewers
Yes,
and
sir.
subscribers.
Yes, sir.
And we will have more conversation with you soon after
Very
this.
soon. All
Yes.
right.
All right. Thank you.